Hey everybody, Mr. Odom here, and we are going to take a look at some more problems from section 5.1. We got problems 18, 20, and 22. Remember, you need a pencil, composition book, or notebook paper to take notes, and you might need a calculator for some of these problems. And the learning target for this video is I can convert rates into unit rates. Okay, so let's get started. The directions say find the unit rate. So remember, a unit rate is a rate where the denominator is 1. So here's an example that you guys have probably seen on the highway, 60 mph. And what does that mean? That is the same as saying 60 miles per hour, per 1 hour. Okay, so 60 miles mph means 60 miles per hour, 60 miles in 1 hour. And this is a unit rate because my denominator is 1. Okay, so let's look at problem 18. What do we need to do? Well, first let me write it down. I have 256 miles for every 8 gallons. I'm going to write GAL for gallons. What I want is a unit rate. So that means I want to know how many miles can I go on 1 gallon of gas. Okay, so to go from 8 to 1, I'm going to use multiplication or division. So I'm going to divide by 8 because I know 8 divided by 8, I'll just write this in parentheses, I won't always do this, 8 divided by 8 equals 1. Okay, maybe put a circle around it. All right, so this is something that you have to remember, that when I take a number divided by itself, I always get 1. And if I divide the denominator by 8, I should divide the numerator by 8. Okay, and then so for my answer, I get, let's see, 8 goes into 25 3 times. There's 1 left. 8 goes into 16 2 times. So 32 miles per gallon. And there is my unit rate. Okay, let's look at number 20. Number 20, let's see, I have $4.80 for 6 cans, I don't know, of your favorite soda, okay, or your favorite drink. I want to know how much is it for 1 can. Okay, so how do I go from 6 to 1? Using division, I can divide by 6, which means I also need to divide the numerator by 6. And so what do I get as an answer? I get 80 cents. Okay, so 1 can of soda is going to be 80 cents, or I can say 80 cents per can. All right, let's look at 22. For this one, I will again write this as a rate. 21 3/4 meters, I'll just use M for meters, in 2.5 hours. Okay, 2.5 hours. I want to know how many meters are covered in 1 hour. How many meters do we travel in 1 hour? So to go from 2.5 to 1, I need to divide by 2.5. Any number divided by itself is 1, which means I need to divide my numerator also by 2.5. All right, and so to get the numerator, I got to do a little bit of work. I know my units are going to be meters. Let me take 21 3/4 and divide it by 2.5. All right, and if you have a calculator, it's pretty easy to do this. I don't have one handy, so I'm going to do this kind of the long way, which means I need to turn these mixed numbers into improper fractions. So 21 times 4 is 84. 84 plus 3 is 87 over 4. And then 2.5, 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. I get 5 halves. And now I turn this into a multiplication problem by keeping the first fraction, changing my sign to multiplication, and flipping or writing the reciprocal of the second fraction. And it looks like I can do some canceling with the 2 and the 4. So that makes that a 1 and makes that a 2. And we can go ahead and multiply the numerators together, and I get 87 over 2 times 5 is 10. If you put that in your calculator, you'll end up with 8.7. All right. And all I'm going to do now is just write this up here. So 8.7. And I can just write it like that. And there is my answer. There's my unit rate. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful. And if you have questions, don't ever hesitate to bring them to class and ask me. We can go over these again. All right, so this is Mr. Odom. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.